Hello student. Now today in this session of class 11 business studies, we will be going to discuss about the concept that is related with the formation of a company. Formation of a company is a very lengthy and a complex process. So that has been divided into various parts or stages. So today we will be discussing in brief the various stages of the formation of the company. So first stage of formation of company, that is related with the stage promotion. Now what is promotion? A promotion, it is that stage in which all the preliminary activities are being done in order to get the company formed. And these preliminary activities are being done by the person, and that person is known as a promoter. तो जो भी काम हम कोई कंपनी को स्टार्ट करने के लिए करते हैं, तो जो भी इनिशियल वर्क होते हैं, लाइक कंसीविंग एन आइडिया, एक आइडिया आना चाहिए दिमाग में, ठीक, देन वी हैव टू वर्क ऑन दैट थिंग, देन इन्वेस्टिगेशन on that idea, that which type of business is to be done, where it is to be done, from where we will be getting all the resources, then assembling of the resources. After that कि resources assemble होंगे तो हम कहाँ से लेकर आ रहे हैं, कैसे लेकर आ रहे हैं, then preparation of all the preliminary documents which are related with the further procedure of the establishment of the company, entering into various type of preliminary contract, okay, with the bankers, with the underwriters, and then you have to see that the name of the company, naming of the company should be done, and the name should be such that it should not resemble with the name of any other company, and there are certain names which are being restricted by the government. So all these things are the preliminary activities which are to be done, and these are to be done by the person who is known as a promoter. So promoter may be one person or may be a group of person or an organization whose main work is to work on all these preliminary activities and get the various things prepared for the further stages of the formation of the company. So this is the basic concept of the stage promotion. Now after this stage, the second one, that is incorporation or the registration. The second stage is known as incorporation or the registration stage. And in this stage, the steps are taken to get your company registered under the registrar of company. So how this will be done? Okay, for this you have to fill an application form. एक application form मिलता है that you have to fill, and in that application form we have to mention the various types of detail. ठीक, a copy of letter should be attached which has been given by the registrar approving the name of the company. वो document आपको attach करना है. Then you have to attach the various other documents like memorandum of association, article of association duly signed by all the members, okay, written consent from the various directors, full time or part time, that they will be working as the director, then a statutory declaration that you have completed all the legal requirements related with the registration work, and the address and the office, the address and the place of the registered office of the company. So all these type of various documents are to be prepared, and you have to submit this document in the registrar office. And when the registrar office will go through all these documents, and if he is satisfied with that thing, then he will issue you a certificate of registration. The registrar office will issue the certificate of the registration of the company, and from that date onward it will be assumed that your company is registered under a particular name, and now it can sue against any other party, or it can be sued by any other party in the name. It can enter into any legal contract after a particular date. Okay. So this was the second stage that was related with incorporation. After incorporation, the third stage that is related with raising of capital. When your company is registered, so in case of private company, the company can start working after the registration only. Because for private company, it is not mandatory that they have to collect the funds from the public. So they can arrange their own fund either by the friends or relatives, and they can start their business activities. But when we are talking about the public company has got this option that they can raise the funds from the public. And for raising the funds from the public, they have to do certain process or the procedure. They have to follow certain steps through which it will be convenient for them to raise the funds from the public. So what they have to do? They have to take the approval from the SEBI. Okay? They have to take the approval from the SEBI because they want to collect the funds from the public. So they have to disclose each and every important information related with the company to the public. So they will be taking the approval from the SEBI. Okay? Then they have to fill the prospectus or statement in lieu of prospectus. एक prospectus बनाना पड़ेगा in which all the detailed information related with the various type of objectives of the company, clauses of the company, capital clause of the company, directors, all the information should be given. And then the prospectus will be given to the public so that they can take their decision by going through the prospectus that whether they have to invest the money in the company or not. If the prospectus is not ready, then a statement in lieu of prospectus can also be published. एक स्टेटमेंट के फॉर्म में भी आप वही सारी बातें जो प्रोस्पेक्टस में होंगी उनको लिख करके पॉइंट वाइज आप रजिस्ट्रार ऑफ कंपनी में सबमिट कर सकते हैं. देन द अपॉइंटमेंट ऑफ बैंकर्स इज टू बी डन, अंडरराइटर इज टू बी डन विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और इंस्टीट्यूट यू विल बी सेलिंग योर शेयर्स. ओके, आप अपने शेयर्स को सेल करने के लिए इन लोगों की मदद ले सकते हैं, बैंकर्स की मदद ले सकते हैं, अंडरराइटर की मदद ले सकते हैं. Then the concept related with minimum subscription is to be followed. What is minimum subscription concept? It is that concept in which it is said that a certain minimum amount of money should be arranged by the company in the form of working capital. Okay? So what is that minimum amount which should be arranged? So it is said that it is the 90% of the amount of the shares which are being issued by the company. उसका 90% सब्सक्रिप्शन आपके पास आ जाना चाहिए अलॉटमेंट के लिए. देन ओनली यू कैन मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट स्टेज दैट यू कैन अलॉट दीज शेयर्स टू द इन्वेस्टर. इफ यू आर नॉट गेटिंग द 90% सब्सक्रिप्शन, देन अगेन यू हैव टू फॉलो द प्रोसीजर फॉर द अलॉटमेंट ऑफ द शेयर्स. ओके, so within 120 days this activity should be completed, and if it is not completed within 120 days that you are not getting the amount of minimum subscription, then you have to see this thing that you have to follow that process again. Then you have to take the permission from the stock exchange. One of the stock exchange you have to get yourself registered, okay, so that your shares or securities can be brought and sold in that stock exchange. Allotment of shares. After getting the minimum subscription amount, if it is confirmed, then now you can move to the procedure and you can allot the shares which are being demanded by the investors. Okay. So these are the various steps which you have to undergo in the process of raising the capital. After the raising of capital is being made or it is completed, now the last stage, that is commencement of business. Now when you have completed the process that you have raised the capital from the public, the final stage of the formation is the certification of commencement to be got from the registrar of the company. And when you will be getting that certificate, when the declaration will be filed that the amount of minimum subscription has been received by you, okay, and the declaration that each director has paid the cash for the number of shares which were being taken by them, then there is no money is liable to be refunded to the applicants. कोई money आपकी liability नहीं है to be refunded to the applicants. Okay, and then the statutory declaration by the company secretary or by one of the directors that all the above mentioned requisites have been fulfilled for the commencement of the business, and now we can start our business. So when these things are being presented by you in the documentation form to the registrar of companies, then he will go through all these things, he will check all the documents, and then what he will be doing, he will be issuing the certificate of commencement. After getting the certificate of commencement, now the public company can start its functioning. So for public company, commencement certificate is compulsory. If you have not got the commencement certificate, then you cannot start your operating activities. So these were the 4 stages of the formation of the company which we have discussed today. Okay, hope you have understood all these 4 stages. Thank you and have a nice day.